For this report, we are going to discuss about turkey rearing. So there are 13 parts of this report. The first part is the introduction. I'm going to explain what is turkey rearing all about. For the second part, the different breeds and varieties of a turkey. For the third, the breeding practices. Here in breeding practices, it includes the selecting breeders, the tests and vaccinations, the mating procedures, and the breeder management and housing. For the fourth part, the production and care of eggs. For the fifth part, the artificial incubator. For the sixth part, the artificial brooding of poults. For the seventh part, the debeaking, desnoding, wing clipping and notching, and toe clipping. For the eighth part, the separating sexes. For the ninth part, feeding turkeys. It includes the force feeding, the steering diets, growing diets, the feeders and waterers, and the general suggestion on feeding. For the 10th part, the confinement rearing. For the 11th part, the diseases prevention or disease prevention. For the 12th part, the common diseases and disorders of a turkey. And for the last part, the marketing turkey. So, what is turkey rearing? Turkey rearing is a process of raising turkeys for the goal of generating meat or eggs for food or money. Turkeys are kept or raised for their flesh. So, domestic birds such as turkeys, chickens, ducks, and quail contribute nutritionally and economically to any country. Turkeys are kept or raised for their flesh. Their meat is considered to be the leanest of any bird. Furthermore, they are consumed in practically every country. So turkey farming is popular in the United States, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Kingdom, and Netherlands. So turkey farming appears to be a forgotten backyard farm business here in the Philippines, thanks to the fast rises of industrial chicken farming. Turkeys, on the other hand, have played a significant role in the Philippine agricultural economy. Since the arrival of the Spanish in the mid-16th century, they have been raised in the country largely for their meat. With the introduction of Spanish invaders from Mexico, the native turkey was introduced into the Philippines. The term turkey comes from the bird's resemblance to a Turk wearing a fez. So there are different terminologies in turkey rearing. The first term is the tom. Tom is a mature male turkey. Next is hen. So a hen is a female turkey that has reached the age of maturity. Next is poult. Poult is a term for a young turkey. Next is snood or dubil, a fleshy protuberance around the beck's base. So next is caruncles. Caruncles are fleshy protuberances on the head and neck of turkeys. It's usually color pink or crimson. Next is dewlap. Dewlap, a large flap of skin visible just below the chine. So next is bird. So bird is unconnected tuft of hair in the upper chest region. So next is strut. So strut is the mating activity of male turkeys. So there are other important information about turkeys. First is the debeaking. So the debeaking is this is the shortening of the beak to prevent cannibalism and feather harvesting. It is performed at the age of 4 to 5 weeks. The tool used for debeaking must be extremely hot and should not be held too close to the nostrils. Next is desnuding. The snood or dubil is removed in order to keep the head from being harmed during fighting or picking. At a day old, pressing the snood with the thumbnail or finger would remove it. When the poult is 3 weeks old, snip off the snood using a sharp scissor. So next is the towing or toe clipping. So this is the removal of toenail and it is usually done at day old. So let's proceed the different breeds and varieties. So in this part, we are going to discuss the standard breeds for turkey rearing and which breeds are mostly used in turkey rearing. So the first is the Beltsville Small White. So small white turkeys from Beltsville were produced in the 1930s. They are about the size as the midget whites. Beltsville little white turkeys on the other hand have bigger breasts than midget whites. So Beltsville tiny white turkeys make a lovely table bird, but they are not as flavorful as midget or other heritage turkeys. They lay a lot of eggs, and adult hens are good sitters and hatchers. In comparison, in comparison to other heritage turkey breeds, they are not particularly social. So the next breed is black turkey. A domestic turkey breed is the black turkey. It was domesticated from Mexican wild turkeys returned to Europe by the first Spanish explorers to see the United States. Black turkeys have existed rather since the 1500s and have a black plumage. This breed can be found in several European countries. So next is blue slate. Blue slate turkeys are domestic breed. Their plumage is slate gray in hue. They are little birds that are also known as lavender turkeys. Actually, this slate turkey breed can come in a variety of colors ranging from white to black. They are one of the most attractive heritage turkey breeds. A blue slate hen can weigh up to 14 pounds while a blue slate tom can weigh up to 23 pounds. So next is the Bourbon Reds. The striking red plumage of the Bourbon Red turkey makes it a particularly appealing bird. They are also well known for having a rich, flavorful meat and are regarded as one of the best tasting heritage turkey breeds. The origins of this breed can be traced back to Bourbon Country, Kentucky. During the 1800s, they were initially bred there. A mature Bourbon hen weighs approximately 12 pounds, while a mature Tom weighs approximately 23 pounds. Next is the broad-breasted white. So broad-breasted white turkeys are a modern turkey breed that is bred on farms for commercial purposes. They can be found in practically every country on the planet. They have the highest feed to meat conversion ratio in the shortest amount of time. So very similar to broiler chicken breeds rather, and are ideal for commercial turkey farming. So next is midget white. So midget white turkeys are a heritage breed that is only a few years old. This turkey breed was created in the 1960s by researchers at the University of Massachusetts. They are a mix between Royal Palm and broad-breasted whites. They are similar in size and have a flavorful that is rich and excellent. Midget white turkeys have a placid demeanor and do well as poult raisers. So, a mature midget white hen weighs between 8 and 12 pounds, while a mature tom weighs between 16 and 20 pounds. So, next is the Nagaranset. So, before factory farm turkeys became the norm, Narragansett turkeys were the standard in New Zealand. Mature Narragansett hens weigh around 18 pounds on average, while tom weighs about 30 pounds. So next is the standard bronze. So one of the largest heritage turkey breed is the standard bronze. They have been the most popular turkey breeds in history in United States. So an adult hen weighs about 16 pounds and a tom can reach about 25 pounds. Although birds which are available nowadays may be smaller than this. So next breed is the Royal Palm. The Royal Palm turkey is a stunning and attractive breed. They were bred for their excellent looks, in fact. Their plumage is a mix of white and black. They were not bred for a profit motive. They are smaller than most other heritage types due to their size. They are typically raised for show or to add beauty to a home or farm. Nonetheless, suitable for meat production for domestic consumption. Royal Palms are energetic turkey breeds that forage extensively. Royal Palm hens weigh approximately 10 pounds, while Toms weigh approximately 16 pounds. For the last breed is the White Holland. This turkey breed arrived in the United States rather with the first settlers. In the 1800s, they were also popular as a meat birds rather, sorry. White Holland turkeys have a placid demeanor and are excellent settlers and mothers. However, because the chickens are so heavy, they occasionally break their eggs. So a fully grown White Holland hen can weigh up to 20 pounds, while a fully grown White Holland Tom can weigh up to 30 pounds.